curiosity.
Hello, everyone. How are we doing? It is that time of the week. It's a little bit new time. We met it half an hour early, mainly to make Tabitha's life easier, and so she can join us.
Yeah, that's why we're doing it.
I don't know. It's all your fault.
Tom, I
Honestly,
said I refuse to be on the show. That's not true at all.
No. Honestly, it was a little bit more so I could have more time to walk my dog.
Aha!
I only had a half an hour in between between premium and this stream for Fortnite, so it's a little bit easier with an hour. First of all, we have no order. We have no green rocks below me. I'm going to do this segregated, I guess. So no green from the Legion of Memers. He's a little confused. No green from the Legion of... What did I do wrong?
I'm not below you. I'm underneath you, baby.
Okay. Let's just do this then, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, no.
Even worse, pull me back.
After a comment like that,
lost
Tom, it's
my
just
place.
best to leave everybody where they're at.
Tom doesn't know what to do.
I don't. Like I said, I'm more comfortable talking with a bunch of strangers in front of me in a theme park. Of course, we have the ever talented and awesome Dreaming Tabitha. I'm sorry, I'm tired.
Fail.
I'm a failure.
How long have we known each other?
Almost a year.
That's okay. Michelle from Force of Light says Dreaming with Tabitha too. Nobody, there's no with, or some people call me Dreaming of Tabitha. I'm like, I'm not that conceited, I swear.
I mean, you are pretty dreamy, so yeah.
Thank you. It's the lighting.
And above Dreaming Tabitha, we have Know Me Without You.
Hello.
The one person I actually got right with the name. This is going to be an interesting one. Fast food fads and faves of the 90s. I'm sure we all have a lot of them. Now, honestly, a lot of these places have existed before the 90s, even Taco Bell. Color me surprised. And I do want to say hi to some people in the chat. First, we have Nagdernal who came in with the tome. If you don't know what that is, you have not watched a Fortnite stream at all from Geeks and Gamers. And we have the Beam Pad phrasing. Beam Pad, you are just following me from stream to stream. What's up, the Beam Pad? He's even, wait, what? I understand. And I'm glad that we have some lurkers in here. I see that. And let's just get into this. We were all children of the 90s. I'm not sure where everyone was in the 90s. So fast foods are going to be a little bit different from everywhere. Yeah. But I feel like 90s was quintessential fast food. Like you had a lot of weird things come out in the 90s. You had the McPizza. You had other things like that. So I see more people rolling. I see JT. What's up? Late Night with Cap. I hope your travels. I hope you're getting settled. I hope everything is going well. We have A Night. Hey, A Night. And we have Particle Man. What's up, Particle Man? So I actually have a list because last time we did one of these list things, it actually became pretty hilarious because it was so awful. So this is from Ranker. I don't think. Oh, it's Hey Zombie Box. I'm sorry, you just roll in.
Hell,
what's up?
How you doing, mate?
Tom, I'm on S6 of Wings now. Season 6 of Wings.
Season 6 of Wings.
Yeah.
Are we talking like Wings from
the show?
Yeah, like from the 80s or whatever. Yeah.
From the 90s.
90s. Wasn't it like?
I thought he was talking about Buffalo
90s?
Wild Wings.
I know. It's like, man, I'm actually pretty hungry now.
So the Beam Pad. I don't know if this is an awful list. This is listing I think the failures, like short-lived fast food items. And actually, some of these I did have, and some of them were really good. Awful or awesome. It's a mix. So we'll bring this up now. This from Ranker. Now, there are going to be some 80s options in here because honestly, finding stuff just from the 90s, I looked for like a week and a half. It was kind of hard.
It kind of seems like 80s, 90s, like in the middle of the 80s really started to just kind of carry into the 90s, almost like the 90s didn't find itself until, halfway through and started then merging into the 2000s. So it's like when a lot of times when you say 90s, it still has a lot of this after flavor of the 80s anyway.
Yeah. And thank you for the $2, JT. Hello, this is for no green. LOL. There you go. $2 for no green.
Yeah. Hell, man. Thank you.
I thought we were friends, JT. What the freak? It's okay. I'm all right.
It's okay. I'm gonna keep it anyway, so it's fine.
Right. Okay, I feel better.
All right, so we're gonna start with.
There goes my budget for the week.
This I have had. Did anyone else have this from Pizza Hut when they did the Bigfoot pizza?
No.
I want to say yes. I remembered it. Go for it. No, go for it.
Like, I was mostly kept kosher, so like a lot of these places I didn't go to. But before I kept kosher, I probably, I wouldn't have eaten that.
I'd like to pull my third world card again.
Third world? Okay.
Yeah. So.
Wait.
I remember when I grew up.
McDonald's everywhere.
Yes, I remember growing up and seeing like McDonald's and Burger King, and I'm not kidding. I think those were like the only two fast food places.
What about Pizza Hut? I know Pizza Hut is
Pizza,
outside the States too.
Maybe not. If there was, again, we didn't eat out at restaurants, but I don't remember seeing Pizza Hut in Panama. Might have been one, but I don't remember.
All right, we got Parkleman saying yes, big.
But that looks pretty good, sort of. Like the idea looks good. The pizza itself doesn't actually look good. It looks fake, but I like the idea.
Is there cheese in the crust?
No. So this actually kind of continued on. If you've ever been to Little Caesars, they did their I think footlong pizza. Yeah, so they did the similar concept, except it was not as wide as this. The price is actually at the time it was 2 square feet of cheesy goodness. So a 12 by 24 inch pie, which actually a good amount of pizza. I also like to looks more like a Sicilian pie than necessarily the normal Pizza Hut pie. I do remember getting this. It was great for after soccer matches. Like you'd have a little like a soccer match and you'd all get pizza. So they got those.
We got orange slices and Capri Suns. What the freak?
Pizza.
I feel like I missed out.
You know what? The more I get to know you, Tabitha, of like how you never had an experience as a kid, I can't wait to meet you so I can take you to McDonald's or can take you to other places so you can live it now as an adult.
Right? Like, just go crazy.
Yeah.
Actually,
one day
Tabitha,
have to make it happen.
Have you ever like gone to a restaurant you didn't get to go to as a kid and just been like, oh my god, they have this, oh my god, they have that, and just order like an entire freaking table full of everything you didn't have as a kid?
No.
All right.
You gotta do that.
Because I still really don't eat out.
I do have to.
I'd just rather cook at home.
It's an economical solution. It's an economical solution. And Nagnal, you're
Scrooge McDuck sometimes. So
Nagnal, you're right. At this point in time, Pizza Hut was more of a family style restaurant at this point in time, but Pizza Hut has long since lost that. I think Pizza Hut right now is only takeout. I have not seen an inside eating Pizza Hut. But yes, in the 90s, they had the red pitchers of soda. You'd go in, you'd have the salad bar, you would get your pizza, and you'd sit and eat there.
Yeah.
I was such a weird kid because Pizza Hut was a staple, like a staple restaurant growing up in our family. And I don't know if y'all had it, but here at the Pizza Hut, there was a buffet. So my parents would just buy it, like, you know, kids were cheap and the adults would just do whatever. I was that weird kid, would get the pizza slices and I would eat my pizza, cutting it up with my utensils, like a fork and knife. And I would just eat the pizza like that with the pizza on the fork.
Are you secretly like European?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Maybe you used to be in a past life because they do that.
I've been told that. But my parents, like growing up, why do you want to eat pizza with a fork and knife? Like, I don't know, I just want to do it. And my brother and sister just mock me because they would eat it with their hands. And I don't know. I think I thought it was just too proper for my brother and sister. That's my only thought I have.
Saves you from greasy fingers.
That is very true. But yeah, Pizza Hut.
Tom, how do you feel about that?
Yeah.
I figured you, as somebody of culture, would fold the pizza instead of cutting it.
A New Yorker always folds his pizza. You do not use a fork and knife. You do not cut it. That's sacrilege. No. It's not
Tom,
done.
question. Would you have ranch with your pizza?
No, even though I
Yeah.
went to school, I've been to Penn State before, and I know they do that there. No,
Ranch with jalapeno Tabasco sauce.
respectable and acceptable toppings on a pizza: Parmesan cheese, crushed red pepper flakes, maybe hot sauce.
Boring.
Okay, then don't come over here because we have green chili ranch that we just drown it on our pizza.
Nice. Okay, can we go there, Nomi?
Tabitha,
Yeah,
we're gonna
just
get
come
you on
over.
Midway Pump if you like ranch. Shags is yet to take a ranch bath, but we're working on it.
Yeah.
McDonald's one. I'm putting a poll in about what was the best fast food in the 90s. I think I spelled things right. I don't know. I'm gonna ask the community. There you go. Polls in. It's 4 options. But
best fast food I had in the 90s was the snow cones from the Snow Cone Man that came on base. That was the only regular fast food I ever had.
On pizza. I said crushed red pepper flake.
You did say hot sauce too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, if they don't have crushed red pepper flake, it needs to have some heat. There's not that many places that use the Fra Diavolo sauce, like a spicy pizza sauce. All right, so we've talked about the Bigfoot pizza, which honestly, I'm gonna say, look at the pricing there. 2 feet of pizza, that much pizza for $10. Like a medium,
oh my god,
2 topping pizza is probably $10 now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was reading the description, like, can it be like a whole family?
Yeah. Now, this is something I have not witnessed or been part of. I never knew that Wendy's used to have an all-you-can-eat buffet.
I did not know that either.
That changes Wendy's completely for me. In terms of, I meant Wendy's.
No less.
I'm sorry. I meant Wendy's in the chat, not Wednesday. It's been a long day.
I thought you said Wendy's.
I heard you say Wendy's.
Yeah.
I type Wednesdays.
Oh, on the poll?
In the poll.
It's been a day for Tom.
It's been a day for me. I'm sorry. But I never knew they had a buffet. I knew that Boston Market did. Boston Market used to actually have a buffet, and so did some KFCs back in the day.
I didn't know KFC had that.
Yeah,
I would live for a KFC buffet.
Do you? All right, so this is a little hack right now. Do you know if you get a bucket of chicken and you have the receipt, you can go and refill your bucket of chicken one time?
I'm gonna go try that, Tom. I'm gonna try that tomorrow.
Let us know how that is, because I want to know.
YouTuber that I can do this.
You have to do it.
This.
You have to eat in the restaurant. You can't come back another day. Like you can eat the entire 12-piece or 6-piece you have and get a refill.
Okay, so what you just said, I have to sit in after I get my first order of chicken, sit inside, eat the 12 pieces, go back and get another 12. I can do that.
You can.
Do they have to witness you eating it, or can you just subtly bring your grandma purse with you? And
I don't think you have to make direct eye contact with the cashier while you're eating it.
Can I bring my giant purse in there and just dump the chicken and then go back?
I have done that twice, but I have done this thing twice before when eating with friends in a KFC, and I've done the receipt, and we've gotten another whole bucket of chicken. So I have done this before. No, I throw the bones in the garbage.
Only families
and you really have to bring the bucket back. They don't give you a new one. They refill the bucket you had.
I'm okay.
It's like a free refill on soda, kind of.
Okay, I don't care.
Tom, I'm not as good looking as you. I'm not gonna get free chicken.
If you show a little bit of leg, no green rocks.
Just like, you know, I mean,
doesn't kick me out the store. Check out my.
This is actually something that was big enough to make the news recently in March, like not too long ago. It actually really made the news about the bucket of chicken, which I did this back in the 90s, so I don't understand why. Oh, they don't like me. I was gonna bring up the site, but I don't want to. I have too many ad blockers on. They won't let me in.
Let me in.
I'm just not gonna do it. So none of us. I was 2 or 1 in the 80s, so I barely made any of the 80s. So this Wendy's sub bar or super bar, as they called it, I was not a part of it, but apparently had pasta, and it was a full-on buffet. Make your own taco stations for fruit salad. Now, and only $2.99.
That's a deal.
It sounds like Wendy's was going through an identity crisis,
For
Yeah,
real.
it does.
and I'm
But
okay with that for $2.99.
I would have done a taco bar for $2.99. Kidding me?
Quality must be janky, but I don't care. $2.99 is
$2.99. I mean, can't be much better or much worse rather than what we're eating these days.
for real.
Dark Ray ate the bones. Oh God.
Bones are healthy.
Yeah, my family like sucks the marrow out of the bones.
Yeah, it's good for you.
Yeah, when I lived in India, people ate the bones with the meat.
I don't know if you're
my
supposed
family's
to eat
Indian,
chicken
so it makes
bones.
sense.
Gristle. I've
I-
eaten the gristle before.
I've eaten bone marrow, but that's beef bones. It's very different.
Well, when you don't have anything, you'll take anything. So
Oh, I miss this so much. The
Mm.
anchorito. Does anyone remember this fondness from Taco Bell?
No, because I'm a real Mexican and I don't eat trash.
Oh.
All right. I'm a real white guy, and that's the closest I had in New York. There was no Mexican restaurants. In the 90s in Westchester County, New York, there were no Mexican restaurants. Taco Bell was your best bet. Oh no, wait, there was one Mexican restaurant that caught fire while making a fried ice cream.
Sounds like a Mexican would do that. Catch something on fire, try to make fried ice cream.
Ice Cold, you're new to the chat. Hello, welcome. Hello.
Hello.
I like
time
the
checker.
end here. It says, as trends change, this one-time menu staple went the way of the dodo.
It extinct.
I mean, I'm guessing
What a
the
way to
person that wrote
word
this
that.
article probably never even had any of this stuff. They're probably in their 20s. I'm just
Bless
making
their
it.
heart.
Mm.
But this was I do remember this. It was I wish you got two, but it was nice having the little olive on top. It's covered in cheese and sauce. I always added more extra hot sauce from Taco Bell.
Presentation is everything.
Yeah, it was hot though, man. You got that little aluminum foil tray, and you always burn your hand.
That's
Just
a
to-
good sign. I wish I would
Yes,
burn
it
my
was-
hands on my pizza boxes when they're delivered.
I got my what phrase from? What phrase did I? So that's where Tom got that phrase from. Which phrase? Now I'm confused.
Now I'm confused. That's probably what it was. You say that a lot.
I'm confused a lot.
The way of the dodo, maybe?
Have I
Do
said
you
that?
say that a
don't-
lot?
I don't hear
I
him
don't-
say that a lot.
No, I don't.
All right. Now this is from the 80s, and you guys have to remember. You do know the commercial for this, right? Anyone?
Maybe.
No.
You- George Costanza doing the whole rap song about the McDonald's
No.
McDLT.
No.
No, I don't
All
remember.
right,
this.
I would. All right, we can EFAP it because it's a cool little thing. I would get claimed because it's actually probably
Go ahead and
copyrighted.
sing it to us, Tom.
No, because I know better than that.
Oh.
I
mean-
think I know
Oh,
better.
you can't rap, Tom?
No, I'm really white.
White people can rap too. I saw
No,
it on
this
TV
was-
the other day.
This was from 1985,
Well, I
commercial.
wasn't even born yet, so no wonder I hadn't even seen it.
and neither have I been. But I'm trying to find the exact right commercial. This is it. Okay,
It's kind of hard to
I'm gonna-
watch commercials when you're not even out of the womb. So
I'm gonna play a little bit of this. Have it keyed up. I think yeah.
you could mute
Yeah.
it and just put the captions on.
There are closed captions, so we could do that. It is muted.
It's not
right
quite
now.
as much fun, but maybe little snippets. At least can we have just
Okay.
the first few seconds to get the vibe for it?
Yeah, It is
85,
from-
yeah.
it's-
I wasn't even
it's
born.
from George
He's got
Costanza.
hair.
Say you're getting tired of lettuce and tomato hamburgers in this town that don't quite make it? Yeah! You say that
Yeah.
just once you'd like your hamburger hot and your lettuce and tomato.
All right, stop for a second. Little talk. So obviously, you see the '80s fashion. He has a seersucker suit on. It looks like.
Mm. The ladies have the very voluminous hair. Yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
and the crop shirts a little bit. We got some little athletic.
The pastel colors.
Yes. All right, now we can go back.
Cool and crisp, all at the same time? Yeah! Well, I say, you got it. I'm talking McDonald's new lettuce and tomato
Wow, he was
hamburger.
short.
Yes, he is.
Jason Alexander's never been tall.
So I will
Wow.
say the
Look at that
concept
box,
behind this.
too.
The concept behind this makes sense to me. If you've been in food service, you don't want to have the tomato and lettuce wilt when you put it
Mhm.
on top of a burger. So the idea was you had the patty with one side of the bun on one side, and you had all the toppings, and the fresh toppings on the other. So the steam would not go through and the lettuce and tomato would not start to wilt. Now, I understand this. Didn't go well. Yes, he barely looked like George back then. I think Seinfeld was just about to start around this time frame.
The McDLT. I'm talking quarter pound of beef on the hot side.
This is not a rap. He's singing.
Yeah. He's really not even singing. Come on, let's be real.
Yeah.
But I love this idea. It's back when fast food people actually cared about their customers and their product.
I do love the fact that you're right. This YouTube was made to watch old commercials.
Yeah, that's not wrong at all.
I just heard.
My favorite one is where he puts.
Are you somebody harboring Vin Diesel in their background?
No, I got a text message.
Sure, you did. Sure,
I did.
Tom's friends with.
It's all his friends from G&G. Like, where are you at? We're ready to play Fortnite. We're waiting on you.
It was Joe from Locked Alone of the Tito's. So it was.
Doesn't he know that we're busy watching commercials about the used to wases?
Doesn't she know that you have other friends?
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
I actually love this commercial though.
I love the energy.
I don't know how long the 8 seconds are anymore, so I'm trying to be. I lied. When did I lie? What about? I'm lost. I'm sorry.
It's taking
Back to the
all my
commercial.
self-control not to put Tom's head on Jason Alexander in this.
You have every opportunity to do that.
I do.
Man,
Well,
look
now
how
we
great
get the general gist of the concept there. So this was actually, I think, a good idea in a smaller restaurant setting. I would say, like, if you get like a burger from like a Chili's or something like that, they'll do the same thing. They'll keep the cold condiments or cold toppings separate, and you put them on when you get home. All right, you know what? I haven't seen the commercial in like maybe 5 years. I thought it was a wrap. I'm sorry.
Excuses, Tom.
Ever since we started the show, it's been nothing but excuses. He's not saying anything. I mean, even Zort is wilting up there. Look, he's hunched over in disappointment. Look at that.
I can kind of
looks like he's about to slap you upside down.
Ooh, Nomi said she's willing to rap. That's what I heard.
Hush!
Are you trying to tell Nomi to be quiet? That was rude.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
You know what?
Let women rap.
Chapstick. Gotta.
The tree touched me.
And I still get interrupted by Tom.
Random clips to stop it.
You know what? I'm not coming on this show anymore. I only get nothing but mistreatment here, and you're not my real friend, Tom.
I know. I don't have a stream deck like all the fancy people do. I don't do that.
He does. It's hard. It is difficult. Take it from somebody who doesn't have all the gadgets and stuff. It is very difficult to run a stream.
I don't even have a button. I have the trackpad to go over to the little menu. I don't know how they do the whole little stream deck thing where they already automatically have the sounds. I don't know.
Okay, I didn't come here to listen to you complain. I looked here to look at food.
Yeah.
We went to the McDLT. I lied about the wrap. We will move on.
I would like to say maybe that was a falsehood, less of a lie, more of a falsehood.
We're moving on to the Pizza Hut's triple decker pizza, which
this sounds familiar.
I have had, and I will say that it was an awesome experience.
So delicious.
I was alive then, so this is why it sounds familiar.
So this was 96. This was so you could customize this in Pizza Hut, and bacon, pepperoni, and sausage, dude. Like that was like your meat lover's pizza with extra cheese, also 3 times the carbs. But hey, it was good, and I don't know why they got rid of
one pizza, so it doesn't count.
You know what?
Yes.
There is a Pizza Hut that's down the street from where I live. I am considering getting dinner there tonight.
Power of persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I don't know if they'll have a triple decker, but I'll ask.
I haven't been to Pizza Hut since I moved down here. I haven't
Yeah,
done I haven't done chain food.
I can't remember the last time I've been to a Pizza Hut. When I was little, when we lived in Las Vegas, I remember going to Pizza Hut. I do remember that. And they were selling Star Wars toys. And they had this really
Oh.
cool little box that had like a meteor shower in it, right? Or whatever. What's it called? Anyway, but it had little rocks on it. And it was a belt. And you would hand crank it, right? And you had a little Millennium Falcon. And you would use a little lever to navigate through the rocks.
Was that around the prequels, maybe?
Yeah, it was definitely the prequels.
Yeah, I would have to have been. I was in
Because that was 99, I think. Right? Wasn't that when the episode one came out?
That makes sense. I was in Vegas when I was 9, so
Just text 3 slices of pizza on top of each other. It's not the same thing. The
Oh.
cheese doesn't like meld and all that.
I'll take your advice, Beanpad.
A night is, I agree with you. If you're gonna get pizza, eat a real pizza. This is fast food pizza. That's why I said like Domino's and Pizza Hut is fast food pizza.
Yeah, so I can do Pizza Hut, but I can also go to that pizza place that has the green chili ranch.
Ah, that's still not pizza.
Yeah, they have
Sure.
real pizza there.
American
Yeah.
pizza is not technically real pizza. So I mean,
Yeah.
No, you're not wrong.
All right. I don't remember. I never had this, the Arch Deluxe. This was when they went like uber fancy.
it just
With
looks
the
like a
pizza.
regular burger.
Yeah, they put in like Dijon mustard or like Grey Poupon. They put other
Fancy.
sauces like on the burger. Somehow they thought that would be fancier.
Yeah.
Cool.
The fact that they spent $150 million advertising a slightly fancier Big Mac, I don't know what they were doing.
You know, no risk, no reward is I guess.
Yeah, but
I'm-
if it's not broke, then don't fix it.
Right.
Yeah,
Maybe just offer a substitute of Dijon for like 50 cents, you know?
yeah. I mean, I don't know if y'all remember this, but I remember when McDonald's was advertising, like, if the chicken nuggets are made with real chicken now. I was like, what was it made before then?
What was
I
it
remember
made
when they're advertising that.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty sad we have to advertise food and let everybody know made with real food.
protein.
Made with
Doesn't
real
say-
I love the ones cheese, made with real cheese. Why do we need to specify that? Why?
I don't know. Yes, don't watch my streams on a diet A night. When you're a little kid, your mom could toast a white bread, put ketchup on it, melt some crab cheese on top of it, cut up a corn dog, and you think it's an authentic pizza. No, I was a bratty kid. No, I
Wow.
called that stuff out. I was the kid that tried to. I was the type of kid at the lunch table that would try to trade my lunch for the paid lunches that came from the hot food, like the Elio's Pizza and stuff like that. Like I didn't want
He's a hustler.
Hey,
Mhm.
we all you had to do what you got to do.
He's a hustler,
But
baby.
I will say the Arch Deluxe. I never had it. It was around I think late 80s into the 90s. It was like a 3 or 4 year campaign. The poll is really changing. McDonald's and Burger King is both heading out the lead by now.
Burger King was
38%
the
and
more popular
38%.
option when I was little.
The animal and
Popeyes, we did have
sorry, Popeyes isn't. Well, Popeyes wasn't a thing for me in the 90s, so I didn't put it in there because Popeyes wasn't in the north.
Okay.
Like it wasn't in the northeast.
It was
We
in
had
the
KFC
central.
and Boston Market.
Yeah, I never had a Popeyes or like the
Oh.
restaurant Popeyes.
Like that was
I've had pot pies, like chicken pot pies, but
no,
not
we
pot
only went
pies.
to I knew it was like it must have been like a special occasion when we actually got in the car and drove to Popeyes. Like that was the magic. one.
Popeyes had the dirty rice. Ooh, I like the dirty rice.
We didn't get dirty rice. We got fries and chicken or whatever.
I had red rice growing up.
I don't remember. I didn't know they sold rice.
Okay,
Man, the more I'm learning about Wendy's, dude.
the stuffed pita. This
We're
thing was
missing out.
so good. This was so they came out with this around the same time Taco Bell came out with the chalupa. So it was a similar. It was actually a similar like concept because the chalupa wasn't really like a real chalupa, right? It was a American knockoff. But the Wendy's came out with the stuffed pita at the same time frame as sort of a counterbalance. Those things were like they had a Caesar salad one, a Southwest chicken, like they were actually really good, and they felt a little bit fresher. You had a lot more greens in it than you would getting a burger, but you also ended up getting less protein.
They look really fake.
Well, this is an advertisement.
Of course, I know it's an advertisement, but I mean, they look like obnoxiously.
Yeah, they look. There's more salad going on than anything else. Like you have probably 1.5 ounces of the chicken, maybe.
Yeah, there's probably like some cotton balls underneath to make sure everything stays up.
Yeah. But this was a good thing. Chalupa's better, in my opinion, but this was good. It was a healthier option at the time, which they in the mid 90s they were trying to get more healthy options. Too much Taco Bell on this list. This is the first. I think this is the first Taco Bell thing we've done so far.
There was also the tin
and Chorito, the Enchilada. So 2 Taco Bell things, 2 McDonald's, 1 Pizza Hut. So it's not that much ahead of everything else. There's a whole art to fake food.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you're not using food to replicate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like motor oil for pancake syrup and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no one here has had it besides me. I'm just curious.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
All right.
We was po. We couldn't afford fancy stuff like that.
Okay, so this was in the late 80s, almost 90s, the Burger King bundles. Before my time, this was an interesting thing. You basically got a family meal. You have a whole bunch of burgers, which a lot of the chains now do an option. When Taco Bell has the taco, like 12 tacos for $12 type of deal. You still have a few what? Don't forget the Wendy's Super Bar. Yes, Wendy's is on here twice. Seems like they're doing a lot of places twice. We still have a few of them. What do you have a few of them? I'm confused.
The restaurants?
The Wendy's pitas? Like, did that still exist in the UK?
Probably, because you have a lot of people that eat pitas over there.
I was going to say.
Wimpy's. You had Wimpy's. Wimpy's.
We have Wendy's.
I never heard of Wimpy's.
The only Wimpy's I know of is in Universal Studios.
The heck's a
Wimpy's?
Wimpy's?
Is that like Blimpies? Like we used to have Blimpies, which was a sandwich place.
Sounds like a place that everybody that can't make it at the gym goes to for lunch.
Yeah, I was just to say. That's where all the losers go who can't fight.
I wasn't gonna call it out like that, but go ahead, Nomi.
74 new to the chat says McDonald's fries cooked in beef fat, lard, trans fats, the best tasting French fries. I will agree with that statement. They are probably
Is that
the
true?
best.
Because like my sister told me that Buffalo Wild Wings now fries their wings in beef tallow. And
That makes that could make sense.
Because I went the other day and I hate Buffalo Wild Wings because whatever oil they use always made me sick. But trying it the other day with my sister, I didn't get sick. It's like, okay, this is different. So I want to try that now if they're using beef lard.
Wimpy's is like Wednesdays, but it's Wimpy's. Okay, Wimpy's is Wednesdays over there.
Nice.
Wimpy's were rare on the East Coast. I don't know what. Oh, in the 90s they were. Okay, not anymore. All right. Thank you, Chick74, for the info. All right. Down the list actually something, because I don't think any of us were around for the bundle. It also looks like it's a tiny sandwich, too. So they were trying to copy White Castle, I guess. Mm-hmm. White Castle's the originator. All right. So Jack in the Box is not necessarily in the area I grew up in. It's, I think, more Midwest and West Coast.
Yeah.
I've never heard of
Jack
it.
in Box.
This is the 70s. Why'd they go so far back?
Okay, so I remember where I grew up, there's definitely Jack in the Box, but it's such a regional thing because Colorado does not have it. And in northern New Mexico, like Albuquerque, they don't have it either. So whenever my friends from the north would come down to visit, they're like, yeah, we have to go because we don't have them here. It's like, okay, that's nothing special. But the Frings, I do remember.
Yeah, that's how I feel about In-N-Out Burger. Anytime I visit the West Coast, I'm like, we've got to eat an In-N-Out Burger.
Yes.
The nearest one is 4 hours away from me.
Oh. Still closer than where I am. It's like a week away from me.
Majin Soul's not wrong. The Jack in the Box tacos are good because there are some Jack in the Box in North Carolina. I've been to them in Concord. So there's actually a really big mall there, the Bass Pro Shop, Sonny's Barbecue. There's a lot of touristy stuff. It's on 85 on the way to Charlotte. So there are a Jack in Box there. I stopped there to grab stuff. It's the first time having one. So I did have the tacos. I went for the whole experience.
My dad used to call it Jack in the Crotch, and I never was able to eat there again.
God.
Words matter. Yeah.
I
Spring
probably
is
should not.
calculated.
I probably should not have been on this stream because I am hungry now. And the Jack in the Box tacos sound amazing. The Pizza Hut and
I haven't ate dinner yet, so I'm getting hungry too. This is not a good stream to have before you
I
eat.
did. Ironically, I did have a hamburger for dinner, but I was at home cooking.
So I have not had these onion rings, but I will say the best onion rings when they're available was White Castle's because they were minced onion rings. So almost like a hush puppy
I've
instead
never
of
eaten
a
at
whole
White
onion.
Castle either.
Yeah.
Next time you're in Florida, we'll go to the nice clean one in Orlando.
Yes, I do like my castles to be clean. So
Well, no, I explained this another stream. There's a very big difference between a nice White Castle and the White Castles I grew up with, where I had to worry if I was going to get shot.
Yeah.
So
This was last week's stream.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I'll hold you to it, Tom.
Can't believe you don't watch every single stream, Tabitha.
Gosh.
I know. It's not like I don't have a light. I'm just kidding. It is hard. It is hard to keep up with everybody for real.
So this is the only thing on here that you can
Oh.
actually still get.
Can
you can still
You can?
on my channel. There's a video from the world's largest McDonald's in Florida that they still do
Oh.
the McPizza.
I'm not
Everything's
going
in
to Florida to get McPizza.
Right.
Yeah.
Go to order Tom's a mainstream pizza. You have to, wait, what? Go to order Tom's a mainstream pizza chain and have it delivered to his house. Make him eat it like you're
us
peasant folk in
in
this.
the chat.
R2, send it to my house. Don't do it, Tom. He's been mean to me all day.
That's right. He's
I
been
haven't
cutting
been
Nomi
mean.
off. He's been putting her in her place.
Yeah, I deserve the pizza.
And Nomi's hungry. So.
I am hungry.
Supersized meal, 2 ounce. Wow, Shake 74. You are coming in. You must have a lot of knowledge on fast food. Orlando only for the McPizza. Yes, I believe that is the only location left for the McPizza. Don't go with the chicken spinach black olive option. It got really watery. The pepperoni pizza that I saw Jeremy get was really nice. So just go with the simple toppings.
Is
I don't have any.
that a
Oh.
right, Ricky?
90s teen. Okay, you were a 90s teen. Okay. The Krusty Krab pizza. Are you saying Krista as in Krista or Krusty Krab as in SpongeBob? I'm confused now.
The Krista
Krusty
Krab
Krab.
pizza.
Krista have a
The pizza
pizza
Krista
that
gets
she
in the
likes?
morning when she's angry.
The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me.
All right, so this was good though. I did like the McDonald's McPizza.
Never
I
had a good
understand.
pizza.
I didn't
I've
know you
never
tasted-
had this. This must be with Michael Jordan. Some
This
type
sounds
of
familiar. Was that like when Space Jam and stuff was coming out?
So apparently, yeah. Is there any better reason to celebrate a hamburger than the greatest basketball player in the early '90s? I don't remember ever having this.
Yeah, I don't remember. even
But it
hearing
just looked
about
like a bacon cheeseburger with barbecue sauce. I don't understand how that could go wrong. Like it's
Oh, that's why I didn't hear about it.
it's taking over 20 years for Wendy's to open. It took 20 years for Wendy's to open another restaurant in the UK. Wow.
In the zombie box reviews, is in the UK, is it more expensive or less expensive than other fast food places? Because I know when they open up the fast food chains, like in the US and other countries, it's actually more expensive than the
Yeah.
local restaurants.
Yeah, do you guys have like a dollar menu like what we have over here? Because at Wendy's you can get the 4 for $4, and I can eat 4 for $4s.
Wait, what? So that sounded something very different.
I can eat 4 for $4s from Wendy's.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Because
totally
I heard something very different.
It's not
Um,
Amsterdam we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, at the bottom it says, as great as Jordan was, the burger was underwhelming to a lot of people who thought it was, just a
the
bacon
greatest basketball
cheeseburger.
player in the world.
I will admit, like this sounds like something I would have gotten as a kid, if maybe. But at that point in the early '90s, I was being forced to have a kid's meal. I couldn't order
You were forced to have a kid.
Well, until 98,
No.
I think.
I don't want the toy in the bag.
I wanted the
Who
real
are you,
burger.
Richie Rich? No, take that
I was a
stuff
chubby
away.
kid. I wanted real food.
It is real food. Just come to the Happy Meal.
Bell beefer.
Oh God, beef.
Was that like a sloppy Joe?
It's basically the Taco Bell meat.
Yeah, it says Tex-Mex Sloppy Joe that really didn't fit into the restaurant's menu.
It's too messy.
Well, yeah, that's why it's called Sloppy Joe.
Well, that happens to a lot of people, a lot of things, though. I don't know how you fix that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how. I guess is there a way to fix that? I don't think so. You can't have the screen get smaller.
Don't let R2 troll you. Focus,
R2,
Leonard.
you killing me.
I'm not gonna bring that up. It's the fourth Taco Bell item, not 20th. Someone doesn't. The bean pad. Are you secretly Ryan Cannell? You just like. I'm just curious.
Not enough swear words.
No, you're right. Not enough.
But I've had
that
some
racism.
bad. Yeah, but I've had bad experiences in the drive-through where I'm like, I wonder what Ryan would do because I want to punch someone right now. Not really, but
kind of a little bit. Yeah.
But kind of a little bit because my order was wrong.
Am I the only one that happy that like most places went to touchscreen ordering now? I don't have to talk to anyone to order.
No, I'd rather
go...
talk to the person.
I've talked to the person, and me trying to understand the person has really.
You try telling a machine to give me as much hot sauce as you can.
See, that I do afterwards, but when I say I want to have, a double quarter pounder with double bacon, double cheese, and all the vegetables I can get, and then no mustard, it's hard to say that to someone that might not understand it.
I'm kind of indifferent because I like talking to people, but also like, okay, if I'm in a rush, I definitely want to do this or add something else onto my order, like make it a quadruple burger patty or something. Mm-hmm. I know you're going to be joining the Fortnite stream, Tom. So ask Beardo what he does at McDonald's when he does his like little made to order.
I was there with him at the biggest McDonald's, and he got the what was it? He did the McGangbang. That's what he did. And
I was like, I probably would rename it, but I want to try it.
It's Beardo. The name makes sense with Beardo.
Yeah, it does.
All right. So we have the beefy. I did not have this. It's ended before the 90s, but there are copycat recipes, which is basically just the seasonings. So if you want to try a Tex-Mex Sloppy Joe, go ahead.
Or come call me and I'll make it for you.
Ooh, all right. So I did not know Long John Silver's had chicken because Long John Silver's is fish.
Yeah. They have fish or chicken on their
surf and turf.
Yeah. Like even the Long John Silver's here where I'm from, they have chicken on their menu.
It's been a while since I've eaten. It's been like over 10 years since it's been close to 20 years since I've eaten a Long John Silver's, but I don't remember them having chicken.
I don't know either. I mean,
but like there were fillets. I don't know if they were drumsticks, but yeah, you can get fillets instead of like the fish ones, or you can get mix and match.
It's saying here this was more in the 70s and 80s. I the last time I was at Long John Silver's, I think I was in a single digit year, like 7 or 8. So I did not know they had chicken. Never. I don't think I would have gotten chicken from a Long John Silver's either because it's like meant for fish.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like fish. I wouldn't probably eat that.
The only time we'd ever went to Long John Silver, I think we were living in DC at the time, maybe. Yeah, wherever we were living at in DC, I think it was. And we only had one vehicle. And so we would walk to the library, which was a considerable distance. And we would stop after the library and treat ourselves to Long John Silver's because it was like the only fast food restaurant on the way home as we were walking.
I would say the fries. I did like the Long John Silver's. I don't know why, but their fries always seemed good, and the popcorn shrimp when they had it, they always seemed to run out. So I will say that is things I remember. I never went for the white fish. I didn't like their like fish and chip style fish. This is I never had this. I don't even know what this is.
It looks
coleslaw, and that looks very pale. Is it
Pale.
thick?
Yeah, it looks like coleslaw. It looks like so you know how the Burger King has the long chicken sandwiches.
Yes.
So that looks like they're using that type of bun. This is 92, so again I would have been 4. So I don't think I had this. Your meal came served to your table complete with condiments and cutlery because why not? Well,
No
not
one
no.
wanted it.
Man,
That's
we
why-
were such a civil society back
This,
then.
no, we were just wanting to take our food and go. We didn't want to have table service from wait staff.
This was made for Nomi because it came with cutlery. So
Yeah,
Exactly.
I just want to know what the burger is. It looks like it has mushroom on it or something.
I thought that was a jalapeno pepper. Okay.
It looks like onion. Yeah.
I have no clue. They don't even explain what the sandwich
Since
is.
it's so desaturated, we'll never really know.
We'll never
Yeah.
know. It does look
Despite
like Play-Doh.
aggressive advertising, the whole endeavor failed quickly.
Oh, we got new chatter from Ruben Christopher Haynes. How you doing, man? I'm a 90s expert, 1999. Okay, you were in your 20s. All right. Well, Ruben, I'll reach out. Maybe you can hop on for one of these streams. Of course, man. Someone sucked the life from that sandwich. Yes, I agree.
It's a vampire sandwich. Yeah.
Heart nose?
Mushrooms.
No, I do not heart mushrooms. No.
I do.
No.
I love mushrooms.
I love
I'm
them.
no. Mushrooms are bad.
No, they're very
bad.
good.
No.
I agree with Tom.
They're
All right.
protein.
So the McLean Deluxe. I
I don't
this is
care what they are. I'm not eating fungi.
Oh, I
This-
will right out of the can, man.
But you're not even a fun guy, no green rocks.
You are what you eat, and that
Yeah.
makes total sense.
All right.
Okay,
So
I quit memeing. That is it. I'm done.
No, still hang out with us. Take a little criticism.
This was made with seaweed. Is that really? What is it?
Ooh,
Yo.
I develop a liking for seaweed.
Why do people put that kind of crap on their food, man?
seaweed's not
You
bad.
like
Seaweed salad's
seaweed.
pretty good. I just don't like
I don't
mushrooms.
think I've ever had.
This is
Seaweed belongs in the sea. That's why it's called
All right.
seaweed.
All right. Just for a second. Mushrooms. There is a mushroom that can take control of animals' brains. It's
So
called a cordyceps.
And it's
So
only
that's
for
why
a bird.
don't-
And
yeah, they
we
don't sell that to people.
We have 2 members on the panel who
Well,
already had their brains taken control of by these mushrooms.
Oh,
This is
I don't know.
why
Nobody
they
and
are
I seem to be
shilling
the
the
sanest
mushrooms.
people here. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
You know, just
You're
for that,
not wrong.
just for that, no green rocks. I'm gonna get my large pizza with pepperoni and mushrooms and
Extra
green chili on.
mushrooms, yeah.
All right. We gotta thank Particle Man for gifting a membership to Fenrir Fire. Thank you,
Oh.
Particle Man, for the gifted membership. Thank you. Sorry, just wanted to.
You mean you
Interrupt
don't have a video for celebratory moments like this, Tom?
I've only had membership for like a month.
Just to
I'm not
shut
good
us
enough.
up. He
You didn't
hasn't.
prepare for these moments. You didn't plan.
How many times
ahead.
am I most of the time in the park? I don't know. This
No
is-
excuses.
I'll have to get help from a wiser person. I don't know who though. There's plenty of wiser people. I'll have to get a
R2.
All right. Why R2? Why are you sending me stuff? All right. He always likes to interrupt. So the McLean, obviously in the 80s, they tried to get rid of the fat from a burger. No. Fat is flavor. You can't do that. Like you could have done a turkey burger and that would have worked better.
Mm.
But really, taking it to 91% fat free, only 10 grams of fat for the burger? No wonder why I failed. Did anyone have this? I'm assuming not. I don't think it lasted long.
Back in my day, we ate everything that was bad for you. So.
Oh, Particle Man says I should play the Tree Touch Me video whenever I get a new member. I think that can work.
You need to get little tree emojis.
I was just
There are tree emojis.
Oh, there
Really?
are?
There's a Tree Touch Me emoji for the members.
Ah.
the tree touched me.
But
See some
yeah,
trees in the chat.
we can put some trees in the chat.
The tree touched me.
Sounds like
That's
some weird Blair Witch project for kids. Tree touched me.
Joke's on you, Tom. I was in that tree.
well, it makes sense. Ruben is kind of giving us a life story here. So McLean, don't bother with it. We're almost at the end of this. The McDonald's McLobster, I think I did have this once. So not in New York. I was up in Boston visiting family up there, and I had it up there. It was actually pretty good, and kind of kind of actually close to a legit lobster roll. It wasn't a cold lobster roll. It was more of a warm buttered lobster roll, which is there's two different styles in the New England area. You could have a cold salad one or a hot one. It was more like that. And I did have one or two up there. It was a little bit expensive. You can still get it in Boston.
Oh,
wow. I did not know that.
We should have a stream about 90s people who have heart problems because of all the crap food that they ate.
But if you notice that 90s people don't seem to have these problems.
It's probably because we were outside.
It's probably because we were outside and getting
probably
beaten up
because
by sticks.
We went to go touch grass. We got touched by
Exactly.
trees.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, we've kind of. Why do you keep sending me stuff?
I will say, when I traveled the world not that long ago, I had McDonald's in Brazil, in Canada, and Dubai. In Canada, they had the McLobster.
Yeah.
And in India, they had the McChicken Tiki Masala. That was pretty good.
Well, that sounds
sounds good.
delicious. I
It
love
was-
tikka masala.
It was dank. I liked it a lot. And then Brazil, I can't remember, but it was the best way to describe it was like a fried chicken patty. And it had like some sauce on it, but it was really good.
Dang, Nomi, I need to have you on my channel just to interview you and be like, tell me your story. Travel over. I mean, to paint. Let's come paint.
I want to do that.
Okay, I will message
yeah.
you.
Oh yeah. We'll touch
We'll make it
base.
happen.
Dark Ray Gen Z looks young because they're younger than us. I think that makes sense. They're a generation younger. I don't know if they.
Yeah, typically if you're born after certain
Like
people.
I don't.
Yeah.
Unless you're saying like their facial features are younger, like they.
Because if
look
anything, I've
immature.
noticed that kids are growing faster these days.
Yeah, but if you look at
Taller.
Timothée Chalamet or something like that, he looks young. Like he doesn't look his age, or Tom Holland.
Timothy Chalamet looks anorexic. Not
He
young.
does.
R2's asking if you got the McPoutine.
Ooh, I did not. That was gonna be next on my list, but I was breaking down every restaurant I wanted to try while living in Canada, but I never got a chance to get there. I once I discovered Tim Hortons, it was game over in Canada.
So Tabitha does have to leave us now. She has her own stream coming up once this is over. So if any of the mods could put the link for her stream in the chat, starts at 9:00. Someone, I know there's a bunch in there. R2, you're one.
It's all good. Or you just head over to, the good old YouTube search bar and type in Dreaming Tabitha, and I should be the only person there because, no spaces.
I thought it was dreaming of Tabitha.
To some people, it is.
Her channel is linked in the description. You can just click the name and it should bring you to her channel also. Just wait for the 5 more minutes until the stream's kind of over.
That's right. We're going to be creating some weird creatures again tonight. I'm super excited about this evening's one. I'll just go ahead and say I'm going to be creating a koala weirtoad.
You didn't do anything,
Okay.
R2. I was
I'm
telling
gonna
you to put
send your
Tabitha's
stream
link.
over to my mom. She loves art and all that. So
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
Mom's welcome. If that would have come from a man, that would have been creepy. But since it comes from Tabitha, it's wholesome and wonderful. So anyway, you can even welcome over to the chat or the stream over there. But I got to head out, get my pencil sharpened. It's been a pleasure as always.
Thank you.
And I'll see you guys later.
All right,
See you later.
bye.
So we're down to 3. This stream is normally an hour. We'll go and finish this list. There's only I don't think she does that zombie box. I don't think she does. And R2, thank you for dropping the link in. So we will finish up the. I'm going to click on the right thing. This one. So we only have actually 2 more items left on here, so we can finish this up, I think. We have the McStuffins, which just sounds wrong. But the flavors, they had chicken teriyaki. So it was a Hot Pocket.
Who are
They
these
had-
advertisement guys? Do
This
they
needs
work
to go
for
on-
Disney?
It was
This needs to
basically a
go
hot
on.
pocket.
This needs to go on JT's design fail.
Like, I mean, well, first of all, did McDonald's ever sue Disney for Doc McStuffins? Because isn't that a kids show?
Yes, it is.
The chicken teriyaki was good though. I do remember having the chicken teriyaki of this. I saw that movie, The Video Store. R2.
Oh my gosh. We need to keep it
You
G,
don't know.
guys.
You don't want to know. You don't want to know. So that was McStuffin. I have had this. It was basically a hot pocket. We're gonna move on because there's too many weird jokes.
And then we
And
go
then-
to the next hot dog.
hot dog, hot diggity dog. This.
I will say I kind of remember this commercial. I
So
kind of
this-
remember it.
This was around. I was not in New York, but I was in Pennsylvania. It didn't do that well. I don't think people wanted hot dogs from McDonald's. And honestly, there's only really two chains that I can think of for hot dogs. Really, Nathan's and Portillo's.
Oh yes,
Man, I love
I used to
Nathan's.
eat at Nathan's a lot.
So I think hot dogs was just a very regional based thing. There's so many different. It's still available in Japan. So you can still get the McHot dog in Japan and parts of Canada, and regionally in parts of Pennsylvania. So if you want to get a McHot dog, which I don't know why you'd go out of your way for a hot dog, you can. I don't know why. And I think we're up almost the last one. This was good. I like this. The Golden Grill. I didn't have this, but my dad used to make a copy of this because had pineapple. That's all it was. It was a burger with pineapple. They were ahead of their time.
That sounds pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't want to get it from McDonald's, but a burger with pineapple on it sounds pretty good.
If you want to join the stream, R2, you can. You have the links in the chat. You can. We're almost done, but you can. Boston does hot dogs in the summer at McDonald's. Does Boston just have like a regional menu in the summer that didn't happen in New York? I feel really left out.
Yeah. McDonald's definitely has a regional special item thing. I'm pretty sure y'all have the McRib too, right?
Oh God, we have found the worst thing on the list. It's come from Taco Bell. Who would get
Seafood salad.
who would get
So
seafood
it'd be
salad
like-
from?
So if it's Taco Bell, like a take on Mexican cuisine, is this supposed to be like ceviche?
Ceviche?
Yeah,
Something like that.
ceviche
Oh,
on
God.
like a soft taco. That looks gross.
Oh God. I think I threw up in my mouth a little bit. Yes, the Bean Pad, another Taco Bell. You know why? They've had the most fails. That's why.
And I only eat at not McDonald's. I only eat at Taco Bell if it's like a last ditch effort. Like there's no other restaurants around me and it's the only thing that's open.
I can try to cover foreign foods. It's going to be interesting. That looks disgusting. Yes, it does. It does. It does, Mrs. Sidiaki. It does look disgusting. I think that's the last thing on the list, too. So they left the worst for last. Yes, they did. And served in a big crispy tortilla bowl, seafood salad with a mix of shrimp and crab and whitefish. Oh, God.
Ugh.
Laced with lettuce, tomato, olives. Because in the 80s, Taco Bell just loved putting olives on everything. Well, now it sleeps with the fishes. No, duh. That looks horrible. That looks horrible. I'm sorry. Like, that last one, I'm sorry you guys had to see at all. You now all lost your weight.
I mean, the disrespect that you show me about Taco Bell and me being a Mexican that I am.
Hey, what's up, Greg the Goblin? Fort Wayne, Indiana, famous Coney Island. Same location since 1914. Awesomeness. Is that a hot dog joint? Okay. I've not been to Indy. I'm ashamed. I've never been to like the center of my country. I've been to coasts. Never been to the center. Sorry. It's a flyover state. It is. wait, Archie, you got it right. What nasty Donovan did that day? Oh my god,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was all the white people who made all these dishes. We had no say in this.
Zombie Box. I would have to do that. I would have to do that stream on Rumble. I don't think I could do that here. I'm sorry. Like that'd be a Rumble exclusive.
Oh yeah. I don't think I probably wouldn't be able to see that.
I probably would not be joining.
Yeah, I don't think Zombie Box. Have you had some drinks, by the way? Like, all right. Well, we've been a little bit over an hour, normal time frame here, and I gotta walk my dog and have some food. And I'm hungry now, so I'm gonna make some ramen, I think. So, Nomi, you have anything coming up? I know you're going on to Roman the Emperor.
Yeah. So I talked to him, and he is talking about the old school of Star Trek.
Yeah.
And I told him, like, I'm not too well informed about the old school ones. All I know is Next Generation, so I probably have to skip it. So I'm going to be on probably next week.
Okay.
But I was a little sick earlier this week. I am feeling better. Where I'll be on Friday Night Royal Rumble tomorrow with Legion Talk.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. And then Samuel the Infamous on Saturday.
Okay.
Monday we'll be talking about House of the Dragon again with Legion Talk, and then she didn't talk about it, but Tuesday I will be on a stream with Dreaming Tabitha, and it'll be about Girls' Night.
Okay, inside the boots girl nights. Okay.
Yeah.
No Green, you got the Legion stream Saturday, right?
Yeah, we got the Legion stream Saturday. I got the midweek hump as well. Of course, I'm here with you whenever you want me on. So what Thursdays mainly. I am doing my best to help out the community. So if you guys have a YouTube channel, please reach out to me. Perhaps I can make some shorts or stuff like that for your channel. I'm trying to help the Legion grow and get better at what we do. So I'm always here to help the community out.
So as for myself, there will be a stream Saturday. I'm not sure yet where. And Sunday, SOS will be coming back at 6 o'clock because there's some stuff I need to talk about with Disney, and I need some therapy around me for that to happen. So the Synergistically Offensive Sundays will be starting to roll back at a new time, a little bit later than it was before. I know it was 3 o'clock before. We're now going to do 6. And then there will be a Rumble exclusive after that stream. Anyone on the panel is welcome to join, where I'm going to be a little bit more unhinged and not as controlled and say words I don't normally say on YouTube.
I can't wait to see Rated R Tom.
So that will be on my Rumble channel. I'm going to basically save the spicy stuff for there. So, yep, this Sunday at 6 will be the normal SOS, and then a special R-rated version on Rumble. Yes, I'm. This will be.
Also,
sorry, go ahead. No Green.
Oh, no, I just want to give a huge shout out to Side Scrollers. If you guys haven't been watching that show, I highly recommend it. We got Adam, we got Blabs, we got Craig on there, and they started playing memes this week, which is just fantastic. So if you're part of the Legion, make sure to drop by that show.
Yeah, Side Scrollers is really good. It's on midday. Thanks, Chick74, and thank you for joining. I love seeing new people in the chat. This is fast. This is snacks and food month for the 90s. So we're going to do soft drinks next Thursday. Now May, I've let the panelists know, May 4th, I will be at Hollywood Studios for Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. And then I'm going to be seeing Guardians, since that's the day, like the Thursday preview. So there will be no stream May 4th for the panel. I might do a live reaction out of theater for Guardians at whatever time that is. So just letting you guys all know. But May will be, I think we're going to do Metal Month in May, since I'm ironing out plans with Dan Vask, but he will be a panelist for one of those streams. So we'll go back to music in May. Awesome. So Dan Vask will join. We might have some other special guests for that too. I do know that there's a lot more metal fans in the community, so that will be the first one. That will not be May 4th, obviously, but the next week, and I will iron out everything. But that should be a fun stream. So I want to thank my guests. I want to thank Dreaming Tabitha, who left, and please go to her stream as soon as we're done. I'd like to thank Nomi Without You. thank you for being here. And No Green Rocks, as always, thank you, my friend. And
I got
hope you
you,
guys
brother.
all have a wonderful night. I will be in Fortnite in an hour, but time for, I know I have an outro somewhere. I always get so confused. Here we go. Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. Later.
Good night.
Bye.